Interfaith understanding is truly a living example of where we can grow together, and our Bharat Desh, our land of India, the Sanatana Dharma. Kaschan dukha bhave Om Shanti. Most respectful, my dear.
क्योंकि मैं छोटा सा बहुत सीरियस डिस्कशन हो रहा है, उससे हट के बात करके मैं शुरू करना चाहता हूँ।
Founder, Virtual Infocom, Chairman of Board of Breeding Group of Companies, the holding company and promoter of multiple global information technology and health. Abhijit is a technologist, artist, comics creator, author of book on entrepreneurship, VC funded, and a superhero creator with a rare combination of finance and digital backing. He has over 24 years of experience helping startups, entrepreneurs in government technology, finance, education, and innovation. He is ranked 14 among the world's top 5 blockchain thought leaders in the world, and I'm sure Abhijit all must be very well aware because he has a quite fan following on Instagram. Then we have is Sri Abhijit Bhattacharya, founder of Virtual Infocom, and he will be speaking on cutting technologies utilizing the spirituality and our old epic mythology. So, we request your presence.
Thank you so much. I'll probably start with a very simple Sanskrit sloka. Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Yogigamaya, Maitoma Amaitamaya, Abhirabhirama Yeti, Rudra Yate Dakshinam Mukham, Tenamam Pahinityam. I can go on, but the fascinating fact is my subject line is different and I have limited time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you a story. A story of a young kid when he thought that he will be probably changing a little bit what others talk about our Bharatvarsh. I was a kid in class 6 standard. I used to create comics characters, used to create stories which is based upon our Indian god and goddess. And fascinating fact is, I realized that there is a huge science behind all those stories. Somehow, somebody should disrupt that. While digging that factors, I realized that if I need to tell a story, I need a medium. After class 12, with only 49 rupees, I left engineering and joined economics just to understand business. While doing my masters, I floated India's first game based on mythology called Ashwatthama the Immortal, which talks basically about our spirituality, telling the world in a completely different way. It sounds a little bit of different because our August gathering is probably not from the gaming world, but if you look at the game development world, there are a huge number of young kids as well as mature people who play the same. And if you talk directly something, people may not accept. But if you talk it on a storytelling method with the interactive mode, people usually adopt it with the effect of music. And if I'll encourage you to probably download the game and play it, you will find out we have used Kalari-Paita fighting style inside the game. Along with that, we have used Sanskrit slokas so that people can understand and enlighten themselves. While doing all these kind of activities, why I'm here with a limited time of 5 minutes? I was digging upon a lot of god and gods, and I found that there are 3 main gods in our culture: Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Creation, protection, destruction. And when they mix with Mahamaya, it becomes Param Brahma, most probably. And that doesn't have any kind of shape and any kind of emotions. While doing that, and when I'm here in Banaras, and I'm probably talking to business people, I'll share one learning that I have learned, which I learned from our negativity disruptor Shiva. Have you seen there is a snake in the neck of Shiva? Yeah? Okay. I'll share my learning, what I have learned, why we worship snakes. Snakes have different abilities. As a business person, I'm sure that you all are focused. But snakes teach us They always go towards their focused area, but they don't let others understand their movement. It is always like this, not straight. So as a business person, we shouldn't let our competitors what is our next movement. Snakes sleep. They go for hibernation for 6 months. But when they sleep, their eyelids are not closed. As a business person, when you're doing business, you shouldn't sleep and show people that you are sleeping. Even though if you are not doing very well, probably your competition in your market should know that you are alive and you are doing perfectly fine. Snakes have another ability. They usually remove their old part of their body, which is what? Can I have an interactive session? What they do? They remove skin, right? So in business, it is teaching us how to be dynamic. In business, if you feel that there is a new technology coming up and you need to adopt that, please feel free to be dynamic and get a new skin move. Snakes have another amazing ability. They possess poison in their head. Well, you may say that humankind's poison in their head. We all have poison in our head, right? But it shouldn't kill us. Snake's poison is being used to create medicine. So hence, if you have something in your brain which is not very positive in your own way, it should actually be utilized in the thought process of spirituality so that it can act as a catalyst in the business. My previous speakers was talking about how to handshake with each other and make an ecosystem. When I was approached by our organizers, and definitely doctor was talking to me, I was thinking that this is an amazing platform to grow. If you are growing alone, you can probably grow from one point to another point. But if you are growing together, then you are growing faster than anyone that you can think of. You will not realize how fast, how fascinated way you can move on. In business, I'm sure that you have a lot many different roles. Fun factor, I'll finish it, I think I'm within my time. I'll ask the audience, what is the full form of CEO? Chief Executive Officer, in my words, is Cash Extraction Officer. So there are words in this 26 letters English language, which is probably taken from various different kind of implementation factors. Feel free to interact, feel free to communicate, and feel free to become your catalyst. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you.
He is truly from Sufism and spirituality. And today we don't have the music with us, but I believe in music, vocal is the main instrument and other instruments have to just follow the vocals. And we have the track here. It is not yet fully complete, but on the request of the
some people think what is love, and they think this is venture or join, and
It's like आप कुछ भी करें. So जैसे मोहन जी said, it's beyond dharma, spirituality. So I will sing a song from Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. जाने खुदा मेहरमा तेरे सिवा कौन मेरा है कदी ना हो वादा तोड़ी ना साथ मेरा हो कुछ नहीं पास मेरे सब कुछ ले गया तू छोड़ गया बस यादें तूने हमें कभी याद किया ना हम तुझे भूल न पाए है तेरा इंतजार तू मिले एक बार मर के भी फिर तेरा साथ नहीं छोड़ना तेरे बिन नहीं लगता दिल मेरा डोलना है तेरे बिन नहीं लगता दिल मेरा डोलना So there is one more verse is दिल तोड़ा तो हमको जैसे ध्यान आया जिसका दिल हमने तोड़ा था वो जाने कैसा होगा अब क्या सोचे क्या होना है जो होगा अच्छा होगा थैंक यू सो मच है मगर फासले तो हैं वो रूबरू खड़े है मगर फासले तो हैं नजरों ने दिल की बात कही लफ्ज़ ले तो हैं हाँ वो रूबरू खड़े है मगर फासले तो हैं So Salman ji was a little bit late, but thank you so much for bearing us for some time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
the Prime Ministers in 3 African countries and in Kargil and Leh. So my other name is Draupadi. I have 5 husbands. 3 in Africa and 2 in India. Thank you for this great honor. We all live within our own realities, and I congratulate Dr. Murthy for this spiritual Devos meeting. Devos used to be totally economic issues. लेकिन अब वो सिक्योरिटी सिक्योरिटी सब बात करते हैं, जबकि म्यूनिक सिक्योरिटी कॉन्फ्रेंस कितने सालों से वो सिक्योरिटी होती थी, अब वो इकोनॉमिक्स डिस्कस करते हैं.
Mr. Arijit Bhattacharya for this another session, which is on how to create an investable company in deep tech era. A huge round of applause because it's a very, very interesting and a different topic that we have there from the morning. Mr. Arijit, will you please have the honors to have you on the stage? Audience ID. अगर हम एक बार जोरदार तालियां अपने लिए बजा लेंगे, we will be so patient listening to all the wonderful speakers. A huge credit to you for being so patient in listening to all of them. एक अच्छा स्पीकर अच्छे श्रोताओं की वजह से होता है, और आप सभी ने एक परिचय दिया है एक शानदार श्रोता होने का, तो आपके लिए जोरदार तालियां. To fill the hall again with the enthusiasm, energy, and a very interesting topic, we have Mr. Arijit Bhattacharya.
Hi everyone, I know that I am in between your IT and this is not that easy to at least take all of you up. And because this is a section between food and I am in between your food and your hungerness, and it is always like this, trust me on that. The reason is I am foodie, so always God put me in between food and the audience. So if I can have a little bit of attraction, I would love to start with something which is not directly from finance world. I'll touch upon spirituality a little bit by taking an example of a picture. How many of you have seen a picture of Lord Vishnu lying on the top of Sheshanag and Lakshmi Devi is doing Padaseva? Raise your hand. Super. What's the meaning of this picture? Can we have mic for the audience? Do we have that? Anyone? Okay. Let me explain it in a very simplistic way. We are talking about money, right? And investment money is basically defined by Goddess Lakshmi. And Goddess Lakshmi is giving Padaseva to Vishnu, who is basically the protector of the entire universe. And if you look at that particular sea, this sea called Kheer Sagar is defined for samsara, which is always on ups and downs. So within that up and down, if a personality can relax, he's lying, half sleeping, right? His eyes are not totally open, half open, and he's relaxing at his peace, enjoying the moment. Then the 5 elements defined by this Krishna with 5 different heads into it comes together to protect the creation. And you don't need to run for money, rather, money comes to you doing for the same. Correct? Yeah?
Give me the blessings. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Okay, we'll take one.
You can shake hands or say hi or wave.
We are in Tent City, Varanasi, on the banks of River Ganga.
Lovely place, lovely location. Do visit.
I am in Global Business Summit. I'm in Global Business Summit with Dr. Murthy, and they have been doing an amazing summit here in Varanasi. The best part is we're near the Ganges, and with the kind of vibration that we have got, this is really remarkable. And you know the subject line of the entire summit is basically doing business with spirituality. Spirituality is not about religion, it is about finding yourself. And believe me or not, I found myself along with a couple of others and met this amazing gentleman. So Dr. Murthy, why don't you give us a little bit of information about the summit and the focus areas?
Thank you. And ADC is all about Amicability Diplomatic Club. We started a few months back, but we have been working in diplomatic circles and diplomatic channels, majorly to promote trade, culture, and spiritual diplomacy. And we have a group of people come together and started this wonderful platform. And our main objective is to promote youth diplomacy, and we wanted to involve next generations into this diplomacy, and we want to empower them and making them as a global ambassadors.
Super,
Yeah.
super.
That's why we are here to actually we took this theme, summit, the business summit, the way of doing conducting business in a spiritual way. So we invited global spiritual leaders and business leaders, and brought them on one single platform. And today is the reality. You have seen,
Of course.
you've seen, you have experienced it.
Yeah.
Now see the vibes of the audience and delegates and diplomats and our leaders.
A quick bite. How many countries came? I actually personally met, I think, 2-3 different country people who actually came here all the way.
Yes. And a few are from Russia, and Rwanda, Africa. Then a few are from Atlanta, USA,
Lovely.
and Serbians,
Wow.
and many more countries.
Super.
Yeah.
So this is a true global summit. Keep watching us, keep supporting us, and feel free to communicate so that we can grow together. Thank you.
Thank you.